How's it going, everybody? As the Daybreak show continues on, I've got two great guests in studio today to talk about the Shelton Family YMCA. You can find out more about the South Sound YMCA with the Briggs and the Plum and the Shelton at southsoundymca.org. Jim Morrell is here and Steve Galka is here as well. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good morning.
Hello. Thanks for being here. Let's talk a little bit about the why, and this is a summer's long conversation that we're having, Jim, and we'll start with you here. You are big time on the board and have been involved with the Y coming into town since it's first started really talking about, since you've been here, and it has helped with some big time partnerships. Peninsula, I know, is one, but let's talk about some other ways the community's really rallied behind the Y.
Yeah, it's so exciting, Jeff, to see the Y open and be up there working out and seeing staff like Steve that are making things happen. But Peninsula is really excited to have a financial fitness program up there. Scott Hovatar is our financial fitness counselor, and he's just knocking it out of the park with a lot of great stories. You know, he shared one with me where a single mom with 3 kids came in, and she was a bit distraught. She dropped by after working out and said, you know, I haven't gotten my stimulus money. And he's like, well, let's sit down and see what we can do to help. And what turned out is just like with 25% of the residents in Mason County, she didn't have any type of account relationship with a bank or a credit union.
Wow.
So we were able to open up a savings and a checking account, and she was able to get that direct deposit. And Scott's been working with her ever since to help, you know, build up credit and so forth. And the cool part, even further, is that there's a partnership with Big Brothers Big Sisters. So he was able to connect her with mentoring for her kids, and also with WorkSource to put together a resume and polish up on some interviewing skills so she could apply for jobs. So just an example of how this has become a real community hub for us here in Shelton, and supported by a lot of the activities that Steve and his team provide too.
Yeah, it's just a great story, Jim, and it really leads into a great conversation. Now we'll bring Steve in here, because when you're talking about financial fitness, a lot of times you're going to need to be focused in on what you're dealing with, and kids may at times be a bit of a distraction, and that's what's good about the different programs at the Y, Steve, to let parents either work out and get some stress relief or get some financial information. Let's go over some of these things. What are some of the programs that you've got working on?
Well, we have our Kids Zone, and it's open in the mornings, Tuesday and Thursday from 10 to 11, and then Monday through Thursday in the evenings from 4 to 7.
Okay.
And then we're also open on Saturdays from 10 to 11. And in the Kids Zone, we have this iPlay, and it comes from the ceiling, and we have like 25 different types of games the kids can play. And then we also have a tap wall, and that's more educational. And you know, the kids can go over there and learn about equations or play soccer or do some memory activities. And then we also have a rotating climbing wall. So, and other things that you know, kids can do, our pool is opening up next Monday. So that'll be 7 to 7. And one of the exciting things I just learned about today is we're getting a log roller. So people can actually practice log rolling. And also we have our basketball courts, the regulation high school size. And some of the activities we have coming up in the next month that are exciting is we have family night on July 9th. So anyone in the community is invited, and they're welcome to come in for free, and it's from 5 to 8. We'll have bingo in the gym. They can come in and try out the pool. Also, Big Brothers Big Sisters, one of our partners, will be there doing tie-dye shirts in the Kids Zone. So excited about that day. And also starting next week, every Friday, any teen 12 to 18 from 5 to 8 is welcomed with their school ID and come use the facility.
Wow, that is some great ways that the Shelton Family YMCA is able to get involved more in the community. And hearing that log rolling story, I mean, there's nothing more Shelton, really, Timber Town, USA,
That's right,
than having that availability. I'm sure folks are lining up against that fence, looking at that pool, just waiting, especially after some of the warm days that we've had here. That's going to be a lot of fun for folks to get in there.
Yeah, you know, it impresses me, Jeff, too, when I hear Steve talking about all of the different things that he's leading up, and all of the other directors of the Y are heading up. This isn't just a place to pump iron and, you know, run as fast as you can on a treadmill. This is really truly a community center where there's a lot of different activities, and beyond that, educational activities, and I think leadership activities right, Steve, coming
Yes.
up here in the fall. So a lot of learning that goes on.
It'll be great to see what a full calendar year of help and assistance that the Y can provide. I know if you've been to the Y or been a member of the Y, you've seen the newsletters and you've seen the monthly offerings. But to be able to be in Shelton and go a full calendar year and see all that they are offering, I think that's going to be great. Steve, it's good to meet you. Good to talk with you. I noticed, I don't want to call you out on it, but I noticed the Y tattoo on your arm. I mean, that's dedication.
Well, I've been with the Y for 26 years, and it's did so much for me. And like, Jim was saying, with the sense of community, there's not a better place to feel more welcomed, and not a better place with, how much diversity there is. And also, one of our big things at the Y is our financial aid. So anything that we offer that costs money, we do have financial aid available, and it's really a simple process, and there's no reason for anyone to be turned away.
SouthSoundYMCA.org, the website to get started. You can find the offerings there for Shelton Family YMCA, the Briggs or the Plum locations. Got opportunities for you to sign up, register, learn more about the classes, and it's all here for good, I should say, for the Shelton Family YMCA. Good to see you guys.
Good
Thank
to see
you so
Jeff.
much.